The Sun may seem like a normal star, but more than 1 million Earths fit inside the Sun. In space, no one can hear you scream. Because there is no air, space is completely silent. Look at the footprints of astronauts on the Moon. They will stay there for millions of years because there is no wind. A neutron star is extremely heavy. 1 teaspoon of this star weighs as much as the entire Mount Everest. Venus is the slowest planet in our solar system. A day on Venus lasts longer than a whole year on Venus. There are unimaginably many stars in the universe. There are more than all the grains of sand on all the beaches on Earth. The Moon is slowly leaving us. Every year, the Moon drifts about 4 centimeters further away from us. The highest mountain in our solar system is not on Earth. Olympus Mons on Mars is 3 times as high as Mount Everest. The rings of Saturn are younger than you think. They are probably younger than the dinosaurs on Earth. Metal behaves strangely in a vacuum. If 2 pieces of metal touch each other in space, they cold weld together. Jupiter is the king of the planets. It is heavier than all the other planets in our system combined. Mars is known as the red planet. But when the sun sets there, the sky turns a beautiful blue. There is a planet that is probably worth a fortune. 55 Cancri E consists largely of pure diamond. We have sent something very far away. Voyager 1 is the first object to reach interstellar space. Light travels incredibly fast, yet it takes sunlight 8 minutes to reach our eyes. Astronauts in the ISS have a busy schedule. They see the sun rise and set 16 times a day. Spacesuits are priceless. The development of modern spacesuits costs hundreds of millions of dollars. Jupiter has a storm, the Great Red Spot. This storm has raged for centuries and is larger than our entire Earth. Black holes are terrifyingly strong. If you get too close, you will be stretched out like a string of spaghetti. Our Sun is a real glutton. The Sun contains 99.86% of all mass in our solar system. The center of our galaxy probably smells like rum and raspberries. This is due to the chemical ethyl formate floating around there. On some planets, it doesn't rain water, but gemstones. On Neptune and Uranus, it probably rains diamonds. We are on a collision course with another galaxy. In about 4 billion years, our Milky Way will collide with the Andromeda Galaxy. Space is not completely empty around the Earth. There are more than 100 million pieces of space debris floating around our planet. Look at the Moon. It seems close. But all the planets of our solar system fit exactly between the Earth and the Moon. There is a moon that looks like a pizza. Jupiter's moon, Io, is yellow and red due to hundreds of active volcanoes. Saturn is not the only planet with rings. Jupiter, Uranus, and Neptune also have rings, but they are much less visible. If you look at the stars, you are actually looking into the past. The light takes so long that many stars you see may already be dead. There is a gigantic water cloud in space. This cloud contains 140 trillion times more water than all the oceans on Earth. Pluto is smaller than you think. The surface of Pluto is smaller than that of Russia. There is a storm on Saturn with a strange shape. A storm in the shape of a perfect hexagon rages at the North Pole. The largest asteroid in our system is enormous. Ceres is so large that it is now classified as a dwarf planet. Not all planets orbit a star. There are rogue planets that wander through space in total darkness. Saturn's moon Enceladus is special. It sprays geysers of ice into space and may have an ocean beneath the surface. Our Sun will not stay yellow forever. At the end of its life, it will swell up and probably swallow the Earth. A year on Mercury goes lightning fast. One orbit around the Sun there lasts only 88 Earth days. There is a mountain range on Saturn's moon, Iapetus. This ridge runs exactly over the equator and looks like the edge of a walnut. The hottest object in the universe is not a star. It is gas around a black hole, which gets hotter than 1 trillion degrees. Finally, space is larger than we can realize. The visible universe has a diameter of 93 billion light-years. The ISS goes incredibly fast. The space station flies around the Earth at 28,000 kilometers per hour. Astronauts say the Moon smells strange. The moon dust on their suits smells like burnt gunpowder. Our Sun is a dwarf compared to the star UY Scuti. 5 billion suns fit into this red supergiant. Uranus is the rebel of the family. It is the only planet that rolls on its side while orbiting the Sun. There are animals that can survive in space. Tardigrades are microscopically small and survive in the deadly vacuum. We cannot see most of the universe. About 95% of the universe consists of invisible dark matter and dark energy. Saturn's moon Titan has lakes, but they are filled with liquid methane instead of water. On Mars, you are a superhero. Due to the low gravity, you can jump 3 times as high there as on Earth. The universe is ancient. Scientists estimate that it began 13.8 billion years ago with the Big Bang. Pulsars are the lighthouses of space. These dead stars spin lightning fast and send out powerful beams of energy. Your gold ring comes from space. Gold only forms during the violent collision of 2 neutron stars. The coldest place in the universe is the Boomerang Nebula. It is colder than -272 degrees Celsius, almost absolute zero. Humans were not the first in space. The stray dog Laika already went into orbit around the Earth in 1957. The northern lights are caused by the sun. It is solar wind that collides with our Earth's magnetic field. Our galaxy is not alone. There are an estimated 2 trillion other galaxies in the visible universe. Ganymede is the largest moon of all. It is larger than the planet Mercury, and even has its own magnetic field. A comet's tail does not point backward. It always points away from the sun, blown away by the solar wind, while literally made of stardust. The atoms in your body were formed billions of years ago in exploding stars. The universe does not stand still. It expands faster and faster, causing galaxies to fly away from each other. Eventually, our sun will shrink. It will not end its life as an explosion, but as a small, hot, white dwarf. The solar system orbits the center of the Milky Way. This takes so long that dinosaurs lived when we were here the last time. The most expensive object ever built floats in space. The International Space Station cost more than $150 billion. We always see the same side of the moon. Due to the Earth's gravity, the moon rotates exactly as fast as it moves around us. Magnetars are the strongest magnets in the universe. They are so powerful that they could wipe your bank card on Earth from the moon. Jupiter acts like a large vacuum cleaner. Its enormous gravity attracts dangerous comets and thus protects the Earth from impacts. The flags on the moon look different now. Due to the bright UV radiation from the sun, the American flags have probably turned completely white. On Neptune, the wind blows harder than anywhere else. The wind there reaches speeds of up to 2,000 kilometers per hour, which is faster than the speed of sound on Earth. The star Betelgeuse will one day explode. When it becomes a supernova, it will be as bright as a second moon in the sky for weeks. We have finally seen a black hole. In 2019, scientists took the very first photo of the glowing ring around a black hole. Time is not the same everywhere. Near a black hole, time passes much slower than here on Earth. The moon was created by a catastrophe. A Mars-sized planet named Theia probably collided with the Earth billions of years ago. Uranus is colder than Neptune. Despite being closer to the Sun, it is the coldest planet with temperatures down to -224 degrees. Comet Halley is a loyal visitor. It is visible from Earth every 76 years, and the next time is not until 2061. The universe has a background noise. The cosmic background radiation is the faint afterglow of the Big Bang that we can still measure. The pillars of creation are an iconic image. These enormous gas clouds are nurseries where new stars are born. The nearest star is still extremely far away. Proxima Centauri is 40 trillion kilometers away, a journey of thousands of years with our current rockets. The sun is actually not yellow. From space, the sun looks white, but our atmosphere colors the light yellow and orange. Not all galaxies are beautiful spirals. There are also elliptical galaxies that look like giant fuzzy lint balls of stars. Falling stars are not stars at all. They are small rocks or dust particles from space that burn up in our atmosphere. There is an enormous amount of alcohol floating in space. In the gas cloud Sagittarius B2, there is enough alcohol to make billions of liters of beer. The Earth is not perfectly round. Due to its rapid rotation, our planet is slightly wider at the equator. Saturn has a moon that looks like pasta. The moonpan has a crazy edge that makes it look exactly like a ravioli. There are more trees on Earth than stars in our Milky Way. There are about 3 trillion trees compared to only 400 billion stars. At this moment, billions of particles are flying straight through you. Neutrinos from the sun go through everything without hitting anything. The average color of the universe has a funny name. Scientists call this beige tint cosmic latte. The Grand Canyon is nothing compared to the canyon on Mars. Valles Marineris is 4,000 kilometers long and 4 times as deep as our Grand Canyon. Sport has been practiced on the moon. Astronaut Alan Shepard hit 2 golf balls during the Apollo 14 mission. Lego figures are circling Jupiter. The Juno space probe has 3 special aluminum Lego figures on board. You do not explode immediately if you float in space without a suit. You would remain conscious for about 15 seconds before fainting from a lack of oxygen. The sun can shut down our internet. A powerful solar flare can seriously disrupt satellites and power grids on Earth. Some stars are shot away like bullets. Hypervelocity stars are flung out of their system by black holes. Something mysterious is pulling on our entire galaxy. The Great Attractor is a gravitational anomaly that sucks everything nearby toward it. The Fermi paradox poses a terrifying question. If the universe is so large, why have we not yet found any sign of life? Matter consists almost entirely of empty space. If you took the empty space out of all humans, the entire humanity would fit into one sugar cube. In a dark, empty piece of sky sit thousands of galaxies. The Hubble telescope discovered this by staring into nothingness for days. The opposite of a black hole might exist. A theoretical white hole would spit out matter and let nothing in. From 6 billion kilometers away, the Earth is barely visible. In the famous photo, pale blue dot, our whole world is just a tiny speck. Days on Earth are very slowly getting longer. Due to the friction of the tides, the Earth rotates a little slower each time. If the sun disappears now, we will only notice it after 8 minutes. Gravity, like light, travels at the speed of light. And finally, fact number 100. You are a way for the universe to know itself. Because we consist of stardust, we are the universe thinking about itself. Thanks for watching 100 unbelievable facts about the universe. Don't forget to like and comment. Also, check out our other videos. See you next time.